From the Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Aaron Reeves.
Well, we're starting off with kind of how things have started for February. It's been definitely a spring preview. We've spent most of the first 9-10 days in the 60s and even a couple in the 70s. Really nothing too cold. Pretty interesting today, despite having a cold front move through 56. Behind that front, colder temperatures, but not horribly cold temperatures. Still pretty warm down for the Gulf Coast states. So here's what we've been watching. We have this storm system that's moved through today, this front, and then behind that, there's the upper level part of the system. That's what's going to bring the rain to us tomorrow, and eventually that transitions into some snow. Along with that, you see these advisories here. There's a severe thunderstorm watch that just popped up. So this is a lot, even though it's a taste of winter again, it's a lot more like a March type system that would be what we would typically think that we would see in the first half of February. But we do have a few showers that are moving through the state, some snow showers in the high plains and down in the panhandles that switches to rain towards Lubbock. This is all gradually moving eastward, and kind of the scoop on these warnings and advisories. The red counties, those are winter storm warnings, and then those transition into advisories where it turns to the orange. Higher impacts are going to be in this red area. That's what we for sure know right now. For us in the orange, more minor to maybe briefly moderate impacts in a couple of locations from reduced visibilities and some slushy spots developing on roadways. As the snow falls, it's going to be melting, but it could pile up in some spots before it melts, creating those issues. Anything that did happen is going to mainly happen from late Sunday night through Monday morning, so that would include the morning drive on Monday. And as far as totals go, we're looking at generally in these wide areas, a dusting to maybe 2 inches being pretty common, with locally in a couple of heavier spots, maybe picking up 3 or 4 inches. The snow is going to rapidly melt as precipitation winds down. We'll find out why here in just a little bit, and there still could be some adjustments to this forecast as the temperatures are just so marginal with this. So tomorrow morning, we're waking up to rain moving in. Notice the temperatures. We're in the upper 30s to near 40, snow out in the high plains. That stays out there through the first half of the day. West of I-35, we see rain. Gradually, that line transitions eastward. We're in the 40s in eastern Oklahoma, 30s, but notice near to above freezing in western Oklahoma where the snow is falling. Then as we head into Sunday night and toward the middle of the night, notice that transition moves east and we see things switch over to wet snow, especially from I-44 to the north, and then more of the areas we head towards morning. Notice these temperatures, though. We're talking about near to or above freezing. That's one factor. And then the other is look at the soil temperatures. Those are in the upper 40s to low 50s. So the snow is going to be melting as it falls, melting as it accumulates, and that's really going to bring those totals down. But it could fall and accumulate faster than it can melt, and that's why we'll see at least a brief window of issues. And then by the afternoon Monday, we're well above freezing, upper 40s to near 50. So just a short-lived window, late Sunday night into early Monday morning, we could see a couple of issues, and then we warm right back up. Things rapidly melt, and by Monday afternoon, we're really in pretty good shape at that point in time. So not a bread and milk type of deal. You're good on that. It's not going to last that long. But during that short span, we could see a couple of issues during the morning drive Monday. Then things, as we head towards Valentine's Day, we're right back into the 60s. And then things get maybe a little bit more active toward the end of the week on into the weekend with a couple of fronts, a couple of systems, and a couple of more chances for precipitation. So tomorrow, rain switching to snow overnight, maybe a couple of issues Monday morning, and then we're in good shape.